I could find some peace of mind. Like if they're really down or they just want a peace of mind. Fishing for some hope, but all the sharks.
Guys, we are 40K with the nicest. My name is ZFRL, aka Zaf.
My name is Habimoya, aka Harris.
I'm F.I.Z, aka F.I.Z, and today we're gonna talk to you guys about our song Misunderstood.
You know what it do?
Thinking that they know me, but they never really do. Yeah. What feelings may do.
So basically, I'm new Habimoya since 2013-2014. Me and Habimoya met Zaf late last year, and ever since then we started making music together.
We came from different backgrounds. We have different styles with like terms of like rapping. So like just one night we started recording a free verse. And then suddenly like all this 40K Nicest happened. Yeah, so maybe for me, I'm the funny guy.
Definitely not.
I'm obviously the funny guy.
Please.
You guys think we're a collective?
I think we are more of a boy band.
Okay, wait, don't laugh.
We performed at Esplanade like a few months back, just before the circuit breaker period. That's our biggest stage so far, and we had fun. We had the openers, and we got a lot of attention from that also.
Shout out Rauzan one time.
Yeah, shout out Rao. So I guess the inspiration for Misunderstood came about at a point of our life where we were going through a lot of stuff, and I guess you can call it the tipping point. Like for me, Misunderstood to me was trying to figure out who was genuine in my life, trying to figure out who is real and who is not.
So for me, like my verse talk about what's the use of living this no purpose to live, But yeah, I mean like the whole thing is just to get things off my chest, and it feels good after.
At the end of the day, you are alone, and that is tough to be on. Tough to be just standing by yourself. So I guess it's a lot of inner thoughts.
So we just wanted to be heard for who we are. That's basically it.
Get misunderstood when they see right through. Yeah.
They say my work's are not work for fulfilling day.
Yeah, so hoping I could find some peace of mind, like if they're really down, but they just want a peace of mind, basically I was talking about the big struggle at the point of time. I was trying to find peace, in my head, and at the point of time I was going through this phase where I couldn't figure out who was genuine in my life and who wasn't. Where I sing, pulling all the stuff that's trying to make it, will somebody come around and try to save me? So I guess that was basically a summary of what the three of us were going through in our lives. Like we really wanted to, get through. We were doing everything we can, to survive.
They say my work's are not worth or fulfilling. They do the light work and it might work, but we're coloring different books and it might look like I should take a similar path, take a similar left, but I could. Everyone else is doing a similar thing in life, maybe studying, getting a full-time job, getting married, and I'm here just doing what I want to do, which is out of the norm for everything. And people just keep on saying like, bro, you should get out of that shell, just join us in the same route. Yeah, it's just a struggle basically. So they're pointing out directions and they're making me choose success from the same checks. We got the different shoes. Basically everyone is telling me to pick the same route, do the same jobs, normal jobs, office jobs, corporate jobs, whatever. But in my mind, I know that's not what I want to do. And also when I say different checks, it comes in two forms. It's in like checks, physical checks, and also like checks, like shoes. So walk in my shoes type of thing.
So for the first part of my verse, my bad as I open my eyes, asking to myself, why am I even alive? I was digging too deep into my archives, building on my rap so hard to see me die. So what I'm trying to say is that I tend to look back to my past a lot, and I kind of like crash down from there. So all of these things I built in the future, when I go back to my past, I tend to just drop down. So start to procrastinate on my frictions. Everybody's willing to hear me out, but they don't listen. Start pushing them away to keep myself distant. Told me not to feel a certain way, more of a reason to disappear. So those four things, like all these distractions and all my problems, I tend to, just leave it be instead of like trying to solve it. So that's my habit, and that kind of like destroys me.
They don't listen, so I push them away to keep myself distant. Told me not to feel
So basically, the message behind Misunderstood is to basically embrace the vulnerability, when it comes. As much as you try to hide your feelings, as much as you think that it's always going to be okay, more often than not, like that will just create a more unhealthy version of yourself. I guess we can link that up to life right now, going through the whole COVID situation where we're shifting into phase 2 and some people are, just got retrenched, some people are currently financially unstable, or like some of us as musicians, we are creatively not on a roll right now, but there's always a way to pick yourself back up again.
My take on it is that no matter what life throws at you, make sure you make something out of it, something positive in the future for yourself, for your environment, community. All love, man.
Find a reason to keep going.
Like, you're not alone. Like, everyone else are going through a lot of things, be it like relationship, friendships, or even your family. So it's fine not to be okay. So the idea of the song is that we three, in terms of like music wise, we are just picking up a friend, but we are also going through a lot of stuff as well. So it's really fine, it's really okay. It's just how we're gonna get back up at the end of the day. In terms of like 40K wise, we are trying to start back up our project, our upcoming EP, right guys?
Yeah.
So
It's my do, get misunderstood when you see right through. What feels right.
we are
40K with the nicest.
Don't forget to catch us perform Misunderstood live at the
Room session.
40K with the nicest, baby. Let's go!